She thinks my tractor's sexy. It really turns her on.
Hey, good morning everybody. We are here at Select Trucks in Atlanta, Madonna, Georgia. We're fixing to trade in the truck, the Volvo, and get us a new Freightliner. Maybe one of those mid-roofs back there? Yeah. Psych, that ain't happening. No, we're parked here because this is the only place I can find to park. About a quarter of a mile down here on the left is the Kubota tractor place, and that's where we're delivering, baby. Tractors. What? Skid steer. Load of what? Yeah, on that butt end. So I'm gonna try to get some video of that when we're unloading the skid steer and some of the other stuff. But man, I picked up at the Kubota place in Jefferson, Georgia. Let me backtrack a little bit because the last time we talked, I was coming back from St. Petersburg. Got back from St. Petersburg. The guy came out and looked at the well. He said the submergible pump is shot. It has to be replaced. But it's still pumping a little bit of water. So he was able to tune a few things and get it to where we can still pump a little water for a little while. He said it may last you a day, it may last you 100 days. You just don't know. But we got to get some trees cut back and everything to be able to get to the well. So we got some estimates on getting some trees removed, and that's what we're gonna be working on now. So after I got done with him, the next day I got a load going down in Panama City going to Vidalia. I delivered that on Wednesday morning, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, and picked up, and then went over to Jefferson, Georgia, and picked up the load I'm on now. And I got one drop in Madonna, Georgia, and the other drop is in Tallahassee, baby. Yeah, the Kubota place in Tallahassee. What? Right across the street from where Teresa worked for 6 years before she got her new job. What's the chances of that? So anyway, we're gonna get this first drop off. They ain't got much coming off here. Most of it's coming off down in Tallahassee, and we'll get on down there, unload. I got a load picking up in Panama City Friday morning. I'm gonna check and see if it's ready today. If it is, I'll pick it up this afternoon. Deliver that up in Vidalia, and right now I'm trying to find a load out of Vidalia, somewhere up that way. Almost booked a load going to Virginia with a connecting load going to Henderson, Colorado. It was paying $327 a mile gross going out to Colorado, right at $4,500. I almost took it, man. I ain't lying. I almost just jumped on it to start with. But man, I just don't know if I want to be that far away from home, because that load would pick up on the 8th of May, which is Wednesday, I believe, and wouldn't deliver until Friday. And man, that's then it puts me getting back maybe at the end of that following week. So that's right at 2 weeks gone from the house with everything going on with the well. I'm kind of trying to stay, if I can, try to stay east of the Mississippi. Worst case scenario, try to stay east of Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, Beaumont, you know, don't go no further out than that, and so I can be close to the house, get back and everything. So anyway, we've had a pretty good week. We started out the week delivering in St. Pete. We had to eat the deadhead going back, but you know, that was, I had loads I could have got, but I had to do that because I had to be at the house. And those are things that you're gonna have to sacrifice from time to time. So you know, if it was just me, it wouldn't be no big deal. But you can't, you know, just think for yourself like you're single. You know, you're married. You got a wife. You got fur babies to take care of. You got to put other people first. You can't be greedy and selfish. So anyway, it's after 7 now. We're gonna ease on down here and see if they'll get us unloaded and we can get out of here and get our butt down to Capitol Circle in Tallahassee, Florida, and jump off on Woodville Highway, boop boop, at the Kubota place. Y'all hang around. It's gonna be fun. Well, happy Friday to everybody. You ready for the weekend? Ready to get it started? I am too. I'm gonna spend mine driving. So, me and the Duck Man, you saw where we're at. Oh, what they say on Hee Haw? If it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Oh, doom and despair is hanging on me. Yeah, it was one of those kind of days, Bubba. Booked the load yesterday afternoon when I got home. Decent paying load going from Georgia out 2 stops in Mississippi and then finals out in Louisiana. And so I went ahead and jumped on it because it picked up late enough. Well, actually, it's a dropping hook, so I can pick it up anytime after I leave Vidalia. And the reason I did that is because I didn't know what time I would be leaving Vidalia or even getting to there, because you know, I didn't know what time the load would be ready. If it had been ready last night, I could have picked it up last night. It would have opened up a lot more loads for me. With it not being available till this morning, then it limited me on what I could pick up, what was available. Right after I booked the load, less than 20 minutes, I got a load alert for a load picking up like 30 miles from where I'm delivering at today. It picks up at 4 p.m. and if I left Panama City right now, I would get there at, let's see, it's 10, 11, 5. I'd get there a little after 4 p.m. to Vidalia, and then you still got to drive over to the other place. So I guess it's just as good I didn't get it, because I don't know, if I had maybe that other load, if I got down here as soon as they opened up in the morning, would have been ready. I don't know. There's a lot of ifs and ands and buts and candy and nuts and shit. So anyway, then that load too, man, that was picking up like right down the road there from where I'm delivering, $4.43 a mile. Oh shoot, I think I can't remember if I screenshotted it or not. It was a damn good paying load. And no, I don't think I did. No. But anyway, it was paying $4.43 a mile going from, where's it at? Glenville or something like that, Georgia. Up to West Virginia, somewhere in West Virginia. I forgot. I want to say Charleston, West Virginia, but I'm not sure. And but it was paying $4.43 a mile, and I want to say it was $2,600 altogether, something like that. And it was a really good paying load. So I figured somebody would have done jumped on it, and I looked this morning, it was still available, and I'm like, there's something up with that load. There's some reason somebody ain't done snagged that bitch off the board. So anyway, we got what we got. We're gonna try to. It's still on the board. I can't believe it. There's got to be something going on with it. There's no special instructions that I see. $2,300. Here, I don't know if you can see this. Let's see if you can see that. See that? $2,300. $4.43 a mile. Really good paying load. There's got to be something up with it though. I don't know what. But anyway, so we passed. We didn't get that load, and so we're gonna. I thought I saw one coming back to Florida from somewhere out in Louisiana. But anyway. We'll see. We got something lined up with the guy to come out and cut the tree down. Hopefully a week from Monday is what we're shooting for. So we'll see. Had a good time at the house yesterday. Got the pool vacuumed out a little bit better. I have one of these triangles with the bristles on the bottom, and you hook your hose to it, and you can just move it around and suck the bottom, clean it up. Well, it stuck to the bottom because it was sucking so hard, and I was trying to pull it back up out the bottom, and I broke the damn bracket that you pull it with. So I just tossed it to the side, and I got out my little shop vac thing, plugged it in, dove in the pool, and was swimming around on the bottom, vacuuming from the bottom. I got a good workout because you have to hold your breath and go down and vacuum as much as you can, come back up, get some air, go back down again. So I did that for about probably 35, 45 minutes. I was give out. But it was fun. It was nice to be able to get in the pool and swim around some and enjoy myself a little bit. It was work, but it was fun work, so I liked it. And so anyway, the pool will be clean this weekend. If there's good weather and everything, Teresa can get in the pool and enjoy it this weekend. Left the truck at the truck stop rather than unhooking and all this other crap. Just left it at the truck stop. And when she went to work this morning, she just dropped me off at the truck stop on her way to work. And here we are. We are still in Panama City. Got to get a new steer tire put on. If you ever go to Tran in Panama City, they want you to drop the trailers off on the side of the road right there, a little shoulder. Well, there's like a concrete lip around that separates the dirt and the pavement. And over time, with rain and everything else, it's just washed that dirt down. So your concrete level and dirt level, this is your dirt, has gone down, and your concrete stayed the same. So when you go to drive back onto it, my tire caught, and it was just sliding along like that, and it finally caught and jumped up onto the thing, and it ripped a chunk out of the steer tire. And you see the picture for that. So it's a mess. It's a mess. So I know I'm supposed to replace both steer tires when you replace one, but the other one ain't in bad shape. It's just that one's got that chunk tore out of it, and I can't take it with me. If I could, I'd keep it for a spare or something, but I can't take it with me. So I could take it with me, I could sell it to somebody or something, I don't know. But I'm not giving up a good damn steer tire, so that doesn't need replacing. So anyway, we'll see what happens. Hopefully they'll get me out of here pretty soon. I've replied back to the agent for the load I'm picking up tonight, just to find out, make sure I can still pick it up late tonight, because I'm gonna be late getting there. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna cut it off here. I'm gonna hope and pray y'all have a great, blessed weekend. We're gonna be putting out some more videos this weekend, because I got some things I want to talk about. Just some silly stuff. that somebody had said something the other day, and I want to try to make a point about something and see if anybody agrees with me or not. And then the other thing is I want to try to touch on what happened with the Landstar driver. If you heard about him, he got in a freak accident up in New York and lost his life. So we're going to talk about that a little bit, and I got some advice for y'all about that. So hope y'all have a great weekend. Be safe. If you're an owner operator, don't haul no cheap freight. Peace out.